of the Franciscan order who was selected to establish the mission. It took 54 years to build all 21 missions up and down the coast of California on the El Camino Real. Mission Santa Barbara was the 10th mission built. Father Serra dedicated the site for the mission, but he died before they got permission to build it. Father Fermin Francisco Lasuen was the Catholic priest who took over for Father Serra. Mission Santa Barbara was founded on December 4th, 1786, the saint day of a Greek Christian named Saint Barbara. She was beheaded by her father for being a Christian, and he was struck by lightning after killing her. Around the mission, there are several pieces of artwork with lightning bolts to represent Saint Barbara. Mission Santa Barbara was the first cathedral in California. It has been continuously operated since it was founded more than 200 years ago and is still a Catholic parish. Because it is so big and beautiful, it is called the Queen of Missions. Mission Santa Barbara has had many earthquakes in its history, which destroyed parts of its buildings. The first church buildings were very plain and were destroyed by an earthquake in 1812. Then they built the current church building in 1820 from long logs that had to be brought in from the Channel Islands. They also used sandstone bricks to build the beautiful outside of the church. The statues on top of the church represent faith, hope, and charity. In 1925, there was a massive earthquake that happened in the middle of Mass while the priest was playing the organ. Everyone tried to run out the front door, but the priest told them not to leave. The top of the church fell in front of the door. If the people had run out, they would have been crushed. Instead, no one was hurt. The priests at Mission Santa Barbara converted the Chumash Indians to Christianity, and the Chumash also worked within the mission. They built a limestone reservoir and a system of trenches to store water, which they also used to be irrigating the fields and gardens and for washing clothes, bathing, and filtering water to drink. The water system at the mission was so amazing that parts of it are still used today by the city of Santa Barbara. They grew everything the whole mission needed in the gardens and fields of the mission. Only the priests were allowed to go in the garden with the fountain. They used it to get away from others and pray. The Indians had their own choir and orchestra with many instruments. Behind the chapel at Mission Santa Barbara is a large cemetery. 4,000 Chumash Indians are buried there in unmarked graves. There are also several big tombs where early Spanish families from Santa Barbara are buried. The priests who helped establish the missions are buried underneath the chapel. Juana Maria was a Native American woman who was the last survivor of her tribe. She lived alone on San Nicolas Island for almost 20 years, until she was discovered in 1853. She was taken to live at the Santa Barbara Mission, but couldn't communicate with anyone. She was baptized at the mission and given the Spanish name Juana Maria. The book Island of the Blue Dolphin was written about her. The California missions were an amazing system originally started by Catholic priests to teach people about Christianity. Thankfully, all of the missions are still around for us to visit and learn. I enjoyed learning about the earthquakes, Chumash Indians, Juana Maria, and praying at the altar in the chapel when I visited last summer. Thank you.
Yay! Thank you, Rebecca. Okay, now will you show us a little bit about will you show us your poster board?
This is what the cows would have if they were branded at the mission. This is the fountain where only the priests were allowed to go to. This is Father Serra right by the front, and that's the garden, and those are the cemetery. That's the cemetery and the entrance of the cemetery.
Whoa.
This is one of the bells, one of the original bells, and these were the wheels for the ox carts. And this is where they wash the clothes, where there's a bear spout, and there's where they stored the bread for every ceremony.
Were you able to see the woman from the island of the Blue Dolphins? Did she have a grave or a monument?
She had an unmarked grave, but she had a little memorial.
Wow, very cool.
She was buried
Do you have a picture?
over here.
Oh, okay. Okay. We have time for 2 questions. So, anyone have a question for Rebecca?
Dutch.
Are those skeleton heads and crossbone right there at the entrance of the cemetery? Cool.
Leanne.
In front of the cemetery, why did they put skull head and bones?
It was just customary.
That was the same thing. That was too.
Okay.